Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very special video and it's been highly anticipated by me, and I know a lot of my regular subscribers have been excited to watch this unboxing, and that is going to be the unboxing of the Saki Oni Girl by Asanagi. Let me just try and show you guys this box. It's literally so big I can't even put it in frame all the way. Like, it is freaking huge. Alright, so let me go ahead and quickly unbox her and then I will start showing her off. Alright, so here we have the Ami Ami postcard. It is super cute. Again, they are like in a little anime figure store. I think that is so cute. I love that little concept. Alright, so here is Saki's box, and it is actually quite large. A lot larger than I had expected, but let's go ahead and open this up. So I did go ahead and take her out of the box, and this is what she looks like inside the blister packaging. She is quite large, and then the backside of the blister package has all of her accessories, so the spider lilies for her base, her alternate hand pieces, her casted off top half, and then her earrings and some other things. So I think because I'm working with limited space here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything apart off camera and put her together, and then at the end I will just go ahead and talk about all the things that I liked about her and maybe some of the things that I don't like about her, if there are any, and kind of just give you guys a full rundown of the figure. And of course I will be including b-roll as always, but it's just a little bit hard to talk and unbox at the same time because I don't really have enough space and I don't have a desk to work from. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Hopefully you guys won't mind it too much. I did also want to apologize because I do have a little bit of a lisp right now, and if I talk too fast it's very obvious. I just got my tongue pierced a couple days ago. It is feeling a little bit better, but it is still a tiny bit swollen, so I apologize for that. Hopefully it's not too much of a bother and that you guys still enjoy the video. But before I go ahead and set her up, I will show you guys her box a little bit more and then kind of talk about it because I do think it is quite a pretty box. On the front we have the very nice cutout window, and I do like that it is in the shape of a diamond, and then there are some smaller cutouts along the sides, and I do quite like all the gold detailing around the window cutout. I think it looks very pretty. And of course it does say Asanagi original figure series here, and right here it says her name, which is Risetse Hime Saki, and then on this side over here it says produced by Inbina. And then on either side of the box we have this really nice hexagonal pattern. I don't know if you can really tell, but there are some kind of floralish patterns in there as well. The two sides are just slightly different from each other, but for the most part they are almost identical. And then of course on either side it does say Inbina. And then on the back I assume we have the Japanese lettering for her name, as well as some very beautiful spider lilies down here at the bottom, which I like quite a lot because it's very reminiscent of her base. And I did go ahead and get the deluxe edition that comes with the special base, just because I was already gonna have to spend quite a lot of money for this figure, so I figured, no pun intended, that I might as well just go all out and get the version with the base that has all the details on it, because I quite liked it anyways, and I think it looks really beautiful, and it kind of just elevates the figure to a whole other level. So yeah, let me just go ahead and get her set up and then we will talk more in depth about her. Alright, so I have her fully put together, and when I say that this figure is an absolute work of art, I 100% mean it. This is probably the most beautifully well sculpted and painted figure that I own. She is just honestly beyond words. Every little detail about this figure was executed perfectly and with a lot of care and love, and you can tell because everything down to the gold paint and the decals on her kimono are just done perfectly. If there's anything that I do have to complain about is that there's a few places on her kimono sleeves where it looks like there's been a bit of paint transfer from her hair, but I don't know if that was my fault when I was putting her together or if that was a manufacturing issue. I do think it's not a ton and it's not like super obvious, but I do think that if I took a little bit of soap and water and scrubbed a little bit that I probably could get it off, so I'm not too upset about it. And other than that, she really is just perfect. She's so gorgeous. I know a lot of people on my figure collection were really concerned about them making last minute changes to her face, but I don't think they look bad at all. I think her face looks honestly very cute and very charming. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but I will pick it up in the B-roll. They were a little bit upset that they had made her teeth a little bit more visible, but honestly it doesn't look bad at all, and I think it looks quite good. And her eye decals look very pretty as well. They're a very nice reddish orangey kind of yellow color. There's a bit of gradient in there and I think it looks really nice. And they also are glossed, so they look very, very pretty and glossy. Her lips also have a slight bit of gloss varnish on them as well to make it look like she has lip gloss on or kind of wetted her lips a little bit. Her tongue also does have gloss on it as well. And that's another thing that I really like. Her mouth is fully sculpted. I know a lot of figures it'll just be a decal as well, but her mouth is fully sculpted and I think it looks awesome. I love her little fangs. They are so, so cute. I cannot get over it. I am a lover of fangs, love vampires, love demons, oni girls, all of it. And honestly, she does have quite a nice pink hue to her skin. It's a little bit, I don't think it's catching it super well on here, but she does look a little bit reddish pink. And I do like that a lot because I do feel like it adds to her character. She is an oni, and onis are very commonly portrayed as being red-skinned. So I think that's a nice nod to the fact that she's an oni, whether it is intentional or not, I'm not sure, but I do like it a lot. And she just has so many nice details. Like even her horns have a bit of gloss varnish on them as well, and they're sculpted so nicely. And I love her little like headpiece jewelry. It's super, super teeny, but it still has a ton of nice detail to it and sculpting. So I can really appreciate that. One thing I will say is that her little earrings that she has on, you do have to put those on yourself because they are meant to be interchanged between this head and then the other expression that she comes with. So that was a little bit difficult, but nothing too crazy, I would say. And her nails, that was another thing that I really liked. I really love that her nails are not only painted, but they are slightly pointed, which I think is really nice as well. And I will make sure to pick that up on the B-roll too, because it's kind of hard to catch it on the camera, but I do like that they are a little bit pointy because again, she is an oni, so it would only make sense that she had sharp nails. And again, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Every single Asanagi figure I've ever gotten, the hair sculpt has been immaculate. I absolutely love the hair sculpt on Asanagi figures. There's so many layers to the hair, so much movement to the hair, and just the sculpting on Asanagi figures as far as hair goes is always very, very good and very detailed. And I didn't notice this in the promo photos, but her hair is actually slightly lighter at the ends. It starts at a very like darkish purple color and then kind of fades into a very light purple, and it's actually present in the shading of her hair as well. That light purple is used to highlight her bangs and then a little bit on the back part of her hair, but it is very obvious on the ends of her hair where it becomes extremely light in pigment. So I like that detail quite a lot. And the other thing that I really wanted to talk about was all of the like decals and different flowers and like detailing on her kimono obi and her sleeves, because I think they look so good. On her bow that she has in the back, these little petals and stuff are actually raised up a little bit, so they have a bit of like 3D effect to it. They are not just plain decals that are slapped on there, they're actually sculpted and painted. So I quite like that, and I thought that was a very nice detail, and they definitely didn't have to do that, but the fact that they did shows that they care a lot. So I love that. And then of course there are so many different flowers and leaves and just lots of pretty things on her little like loincloth, and then her long kimono sleeves, and I think it looks really awesome. And I love the sculpting on the rope that holds her her katana. I think it looks amazing, and even the rope has a lot of sculpting on it, so I think they honestly blew this figure out of the water. And not to mention the base is just, it's crazy. I love all the spider lilies and everything. It looks amazing, and it just, honestly, I'm astonished by how detailed this figure is. She does also have a cast off version where you can have her top uncovered. I'm not sure if she casts off on the bottom or not, but I do know that her breast can be exposed, and I won't show that on the channel, but if you are interested, you can check out my Discord server, which I will have linked in the bio, and I will have her cast off b-roll and pictures in there. So if you want to see those, you can join the Discord server. But otherwise, I will put in some really nice b-roll of her just as is, along with her other alternate display pieces. So I will show her alternate face and her 2 alternate hand pieces on the YouTube channel, but the cast off version, you will have to go to the Discord to see if you want to see that. And then I did also want to pull out her katana to show that off, because I do think it looks quite amazing, honestly. The detail on it is insane. So here is her katana. It is quite long, and it has a lot of detail even on its own. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up in the b-roll, but there are tons of like dings and like chips in her katana blade, so definitely a well-used katana. And even the handle is very detailed. It looks so pretty, and I love all the gold on there, and it's just really nice. Very sculpted, very good. And I don't really have very many complaints other than the few paint transfer issues that I'm already encountering, but it is a little bit unfortunate. But her hair is a very dark purple, and her kimono is a very light white, so it's kind of to be expected, unfortunately. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it to come off, but I'm not sure. So other than that, she is absolutely perfect and exceeded my expectations. And even though I know she did go down a little bit on the aftermarket, I'm not mad at all that I paid what I paid for her, because I do think she's worth it. And she comes with a lot of extra display options, so I think she's absolutely stunning, and definitely a must-have for any Asanagi fan. She is a centerpiece to a collection for sure. She is an eye catcher, and she just looks gorgeous in general. I'm super happy to have her, and I can't wait till I can display her next to all my other Asanagi girls. But yeah, I think that's gonna be everything for this video. If you did like it, please do leave a like, a comment, maybe subscribe. Let me know what you think of her. Do you think she looks gorgeous, or do you think I'm just being like overly dramatic because I love Asanagi? But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one as always. Bye.